Hello again and welcome to Tips with Andrew. I am Andrew Sapiano. Thank you so much for joining me on this happy family day. So much happiness to you and yours from us over here at Euler Living, myself, Andrew, and Tina. We wish you a very happy family day and we hope you guys are rocking it out. I hope you guys had an awesome weekend. Hope you guys, well, I guess it's still a long weekend, right? Most of us are still at home with enjoying the long weekend. So let's enjoy the long weekend. I hope you're ready for the week ahead. And we're going to make some goals, make some plans, make some dreams, make some ambitions. Let's do it. Quick update before we get started. This month only, if you enroll in with 150 PV order or more, doTERRA gives you $50 in free product points. So if you're interested in free stuff from doTERRA, definitely drop me a comment, send me a message, and we'll get you rocking and rolling. I am just in the finishing touches of my weight loss course that I'm putting together for beginners. If this is something that interests you, you can definitely get your hands on some early bird access. Just drop me a comment, send me a message, and we'll get you rocking with that. What I wanted to talk about today was family day, right? Spending time with the family, enjoying time with the family, ways to make the most out of time with the family. And because that's something that we really don't think about a lot. Nowadays we're all kind of at home together, but even when we're at home together, we're not really together, if that makes sense. So, there's some things that we could do to, to take our mind off of it, to have a better time, more enjoyable time. And, that's where I come in. I wanted to give you some tips that help me, and hopefully they help you too. Let's get right into it. Tip number 1 is to make a post together for social media. Whether there's 7 million social media channels out there right now. So you can pretty much pick whichever one you want. And this one's really cool to get, to have the family come together, put all of your creative juices together, maybe go through some family albums, right? Put together some pictures that way, and, allow everybody to get their say in what goes into that. Facebook is big for this. I know Instagram does it. I don't know the authenticity of it, right? I'm going to use that word. But Facebook memories are a huge thing, and Instagram does memories also. So if you're putting pictures out there and posts out there, it's going to be a yearly reminder that, this is what you've done. This is what you did last year. This is the cool stuff that you guys came up with. And there's more stuff that you could come up with if you just put your mind to it. So that's why I really like that one. Post out on social media just gives you that reminder every year as to cool things that you guys are doing together. Maybe it's not the best of memory next year, but it could be, right? It could be exactly the memory that you need. So do that. Put a post out there on social. Have it as a yearly reminder, and bring the family together and make it really fun for everybody, right? Have everybody's input in there, and everybody's sort of je ne sais quoi, if you will. My next tip is kind of contradictory to my first tip, but it's to put your phones away. So after you're done that social media post, actually I like how my tips are flowing together, right? So you do the social media post, and then you put your phone away, and you really just enjoy the time together with each other, right? It's not uncommon that we're sitting in front of the TV with our phones on, and sitting right beside each other, but not actually being beside each other with each other. And it's easy to drift apart that way if you're not fully paying attention, and it's easy to get really irritated by somebody just because you're not really knowing them anymore. You're not really there with them. You're not really pleasing them, if you will. You're just sort of going through the day, through the motions, and that's where you need to, at a certain point, just take a step back, put the phones away, really be there with your partner, with your family, with your kids, with your parents, with whoever you are there with, and make the most out of that time, right? You don't always have as much time together as you think you do, and there's always stuff that's going to come up in life that drifts you guys apart, that pulls you away from each other. And anytime that you can get together and really spend time together and be there with each other, not just together on your phone. That to me is not being together. I don't know. My next one is to learn a new recipe. This one's actually really cool because you can take, and this doesn't even have to be a recipe that, you go and Google together. You could just put a whole bunch of recipes together and make some big trough of thing that, you guys come up with. And that could be a family recipe. Heck yeah, it could. That could be what's the word I'm looking for? A staple food in your house, in your life, forever. I don't know, whatever it could be. Why not? But learning a new recipe is a great way to bring everybody together and to allow your creative juices to flow. It sort of gets you in that mindset of teamwork, helping each other, bringing togetherness, right? Family, and what better way to have fun together than in the kitchen? Maybe you're a little bit messy than you normally would be, right? So you're doing food fights or throwing stuff at each other, but that's all part of being a family, growing up and doing weird stuff and all that. That's that. Learn a new recipe. Push your comfort zone. Get outside of your comfort zone and just be with each other. That's great. I'm telling you. And then I'd never even thought of that, but as I was talking there, I said, combine a whole bunch of recipes. And I like that one too. That could come up as like a staple for your family if you do it properly. My next one is to reorganize together. This one is really great in terms of bringing everyone together to have their say and allow everybody to be heard. A lot of times when you're reorganizing, it's the parents that decide what goes where and how everything turns out and looks. And, it's as much as it's, you gotta do what your parents say and all that stuff. As a kid, you should definitely have some say in what happens to, at the very least, your room, your space that happens, and then the common area is sort of like a living room, right? Everybody lives there. The basement is another thing. So, if you're reorganizing together, you're bringing everybody in, you're allowing everybody to be heard, you're allowing everybody's voices to be shared, ideas to be shared, and you're also allowing everybody to feel welcome, right? To feel included, and that I really like that one because it's not. And think about it. You always walk into a room or a house or anywhere that you don't like the way some things are organized. It's just human nature. You can't like everything that everybody does always, but you're not. That comes from that other person's sort of creativeness, right? If you will. They think that looks awesome. And as much as it may or may not look awesome to you, you're not going to go out there and criticize them because that makes them feel good. So, reorganize together, bring everybody together and allow everybody to have a sort of say in what happens or where stuff goes, how stuff is processed. That really makes everybody feel included, and it really, it could end up spicing up it definitely spices up mundane tasks like reorganizing, and it definitely could help you have a better attitude walking into a room, right? When you know that you did it together, when you know that everybody in the house has a touch on a little bit of everything, that's cool, right? That's really cool. That makes you all feel together, included, welcomed, right? My next tip is a Zoom call. And this could be anything, right? Any sort of social media platform that allows you to broadcast to people. Facebook, FaceTime, Zoom, definitely. I don't know much more off the top of my head. WhatsApp, I think you could do a video conference call. But, that there's so many platforms out there that you could do a video conference call with. And as much as we can't do much at this current moment because of, restrictions and all that stuff, you can definitely get together with a Zoom call. I remember before Tina's family, we would all get together on a Zoom call and have poker nights, or have, euchre nights, or have, board game nights and stuff like that. So we would get together without getting together. And that's really, really what you want to be, right? You want to be together with the family, with your friends, with everybody. That's, I mean, for a year now, that's all I've been hearing from people. And, so this is a great way to get together with people without actually getting together with people. You don't actually have to go physically to somebody's house to enjoy their company, especially at this time in life, right? We're so much with electronics right now. There's so much connecting us together through landlines, phone lines, internet lines, connection lines, anything, right? And that stuff is... That's the way that you can get together. You can really, feel included. You can have that family time. You can have that, reunion is the word I'm looking for. And you don't actually have to get together with people, right? You can just bring them all online on a Zoom call or whatever. And then that way you could be still at the comfort of your own home while entertaining, your mother or your grandmother. And then you can, at any point in time, just leave rooms and be like, I'm gonna be back, right? So definitely consider some sort of, online presentation, broadcasting thing to get together with people and have, at the very least, a family dinner, right? Maybe some board games you decide to. Maybe a movie night, right? Put them on the computer, and then you guys watch a movie and they watch the same movie or a different one, whatever, right? And then you guys just have that. You know what? That's the glory of being at your own home. You can really do whatever you want. So if you don't like their movie, you don't have to be forced to watch it. You can watch whatever you want. Be like, oh yeah, totally, I'm watching your movie. Oh no. And then my last tip, more than anything, is essential oils. I love essential oils for everything in life, and making the most out of family time, being happy at present moments, in controlling your emotions. This is what essential oils are this is their backbone, if you will. An essential oil blend from doTERRA called Cheer is actually it's a blend of citrus oils that are used to come together to create uplifting environment. You put a couple drops in the diffuser and you can't help but be, cheerful. That's really the one thing that I like about doTERRA is you can tell what their blends are used for basically by their name, right? So this one's called Cheer, so you're not going to use this one maybe to go to bed. I don't know, but you could. See, that's the thing that I love about the oils is that they're so interchangeable that I could definitely use citrus oils in order to go to sleep, even though their properties are uplifting and energizing. This one's great for promoting happiness, right? We'll call it. Another blend that I love called On Guard. This one is actually the immune supporting blend for boosting your immune system. But this one smells like Christmas. So I really love this one. Not really for anything to do with happiness or togetherness or anything other than boosting your immune system, right? Which is great. But this one smells like Christmas. So to me, Christmas is awesome. And I love the smell of it. So to me, the smell of Christmas makes me happy. So maybe it doesn't smell happy to you. Maybe it doesn't bring up happy memories for you. So don't use that one. But if you're like me and you like the smell and you like Christmas and you like the smell of it, that one's going to be great for you. And then my last oil that I have is tangerine. This one's just another citrus oil that is great for promoting happiness and uplifting the emotions. But this is one of my favorite oils, right? And when we're talking about doing stuff that we like, incorporating family, making the most out of the family time, you talk about things that doing things that you like. And for me, tangerine is one of my favorite oils, so that's something that I like, and automatically is going to make me happier than anything else because that automatically makes me happy. And when I'm doing things that make me happy, I tend to be happier. I don't know if that's the same for you, but that's my tip. When I do things that make me happy, I tend to be happy. That's all I got for you for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you guys have an awesome family day. Some of my tips to help make it better: social media posts to help bring the family together. Then it'll be a yearly reminder. I love those Facebook memories. I really do. Number 2, put your phones away. Really enjoy the time together with each other. 3, learn a new recipe. Sort of step outside your comfort zone. Who knows? Maybe you stumble across something that's now a staple food in your family. Reorganize together. Let everybody have their touch on what goes where. Zoom call, bring everybody together, especially now when we can't really get together. We got to do what we can, and Zoom calls are a great way. Essential oils, I love them. They're awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. If you feel free to share this with your friends, a family member, perhaps somebody from your team that you feel needs to hear this. If you'd like to learn more about essential oils or how to get your hands on some of this cool stuff that I'm talking about, definitely drop me a comment, send me a message. You can also pick up your free wellness guide It's in the comments section. So definitely go and grab that. I really hope you guys have an awesome rest of your family day and a super fantastic week. I look very forward to talking to you guys again. I love you guys. Bye for now.